Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you all for coming to tonight's 3rd through 5th grade performance of Rats. We're so thankful to have you here. I have a couple of things to say to you before we start, and one is if you could please turn off your cell phones, or I turn them on silent. You can feel free to take pictures with them if you want, so you don't have to turn them off completely, but just on silent so they won't distract our actors and actresses. That would be wonderful. I want to thank all those who helped make this show possible, from the lights and sound to the backdrop to all the different pieces and parts that have gone into this. Thank you so much, everyone who's helped out. Let's see. Oh yes, we have some posters in the back. Afterward, if you want to look, the 4th graders did retellings of the Pied Piper story, and they wrote those earlier in the year, so those are posted on the wall if you want to take a look at those after the show. And also we have some posters behind the refreshment table that our 7th and 8th graders did for a history project, and you can feel free to take a look at that. After the show, we have refreshments, and the Salmon Fuller students and faculty would like to invite our guests to go through the refreshment line first. So we're really thankful to have you here, and we're happy to host you, so please take advantage of those goodies. We also have a donation basket in the back. Donations go toward the cost of royalties, costumes, the materials, the scripts, and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in helping us out with those costs, please feel free to contribute to that. And so without any further ado, I think we will begin our show. If someone can get the lights, we will let Rats begin. Can you get that one off too? There we go.
Time ago, a time before airplanes and cars and buses and trains,
a time before television, CD players, computers, and video games, there was a quaint little village in the green valley next to a gently flowing river.
Artists came from miles around to paint pictures of the valley with its river and village because it was so beautiful.
And the name of the village was Hamelin.
Children are the brightest, get A's on every test. And when it comes to music, boy, you should hear them sing. They're good at sports and English, they're good at everything. Hamlin, our town of Hamlin, yes, it's a great community. Hamlin, our town of Hamlin, and there's no finer place to be.
Well, as you can see, things were not quite right in the town of Hamelin.
Needless to say, the good citizens of Hamelin were very concerned.
In fact, there goes one now. It's Mr. Rye. He's the town baker. Everyone loves his rolls, if they can get them before the rats do.
And there's Miss Lilyspoon. She's the town librarian. Good morning, Miss Lilyspoon.
Why, hello, dear. Have you seen the book of Sweetie Blood Mice? It disappeared from the library again. I can't find it anywhere. If you do find it, please return it.
Miss Lilyspoon, I found your... Oh well, she's gone.
Look, here comes Constable Blarney. He's the policeman, and he keeps our little village in good order. Hello, Constable Blarney.
Hello, just a fine morning. Well, love to stay and chat. Better go open up the office. Seem to misplace my keys. I knew I had them when I left home. Maybe I dropped them on the street. Or maybe I dropped them in the corner.
Goodbye, Constable Blarney.
Oh, there's Miss Finney. She runs the bank. Hello, Miss Finney.
Good morning. Off to the bank to deposit more money. Best place for your hard-earned money. The bank. Very secure. Yes, sir. You can rest now, easy knowing that your money is safe with me. Well, I've got to be off. Busy day ahead of me. Sorting money, counting money, protecting money. Baker's job is never done.
So, that's the town of Hamelin.
Wait! Don't forget the children.
Oh, yes, the children. How could we forget the children? There's Jimmy and Lisa and Billy and Wendy and Susan.
Wait, don't forget me. I'm the mayor of this fair city. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Have a good day.
Why, hello.
Hello. Hello there. Good to see you again, Mrs. Pickle. Let me see that sweet baby of yours. Beautiful child, you are very fortunate. Good morning.
Mr. Mayor! 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 There's another rat! Rats! What a mess, we confess. This is something we would rather do without. Rats! Look around, they're everywhere. It's enough to make a quiet person shout. Rats! Once this was a peaceful village with their children and their little dogs and cats. Then along came these creatures with their sneaky little features. Now our town is overrun with rats. What a mess! What a terrible dilemma! What an awful situation we are in! We detest all the chaos in our living, and we've had it up to here. We won't give in to those rats. All their squeaking and their nibbling and they're running overhead and underfoot. Rats! Can't control them, won't condone them, little thieves. They run around with bags of loot. Rats! Beady eyes with whiskers twitching and their noses always sniffing this and that. Not a cuddly little fellow like a puppy or a pillow. It's a nuisance, it's a rodent, it's a rat. What a mess! What a terrible dilemma, what an awful situation we are in. We detest all the chaos in our living, and we've had it up to here. We won't give in to those rats. Rats, what a mess, we confess. This is something we would rather do without. Rats, rats, look around, they're everywhere. It's enough to make a quiet person shout. Rats, rats, once this was a peaceful village with their children and their little dogs and cats. Then along came these creatures with their sneaky little features. Now our town is overrun with rats. Rats, 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 rats!
One day, while the mayor and his council were meeting, things in the village got a little out of hand.
And the dragon raised his big ugly head above the brave knights and roared a mighty sound that shook all the trees. Goodness me, where did my butt go? Me, Jimmy, they're so... That That rat took my flowers.
So Jimmy, when's the next practice?
I don't know. I hope I make the team. Just keep working on catching. Hey, that rat took our ball! Here's the money for the bread, Mr. Rye.
Thank you, Lisa. Enjoy your rats. After them. They took my money. What?
Stop. Move away, that's it, move away. Now, do we have a problem here? Yes! Quiet. I'll get in the case right away, as soon as I can find my keys.
With all respect, Constable, that's what you said last time.
And the time before that.
And we all know that you've really tried to get rid of the rats, but there are just too many of them.
The situation is completely out of hand.
Where's the mayor? The mayor has to do something. We want the mayor! 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 We want the mayor!
Citizens, what can I do for you?
Mr. Mayor, you simply got to do something about these rats.
They're everywhere and into everybody's business.
Yes, they steal our money, eat our bread, and they are not very polite.
They're downright rude, and I don't like them very much at all.
You must do something.
Now, good citizens, just calm down and go home. I'll call an emergency meeting of the town council to form a plan. Everything will be taken care of. Now just calm down and go on home. We'll get right on it.
We got a rodent problem. It's something we must discuss. It's come to our attention and created quite a fuss. All of our friends and neighbors are ready to scream and shout. And if we don't do something, they're going to throw us out. What's with the rats? What's with the rats? What are they doing here? If we don't make them relocate, our jobs will disappear.
We need a plan that's simple.
Simple and yet direct.
Something to send them packing.
And something they won't suspect. What's with the rats? What's with the rats? What are they doing here? If we don't make them relocate, our jobs will disappear. What do I do? Our jobs will disappear. Unemployment! Our jobs will disappear. Woo! Ah!
We need a plan. I want action now. You, Pennywinkle, what's your plan?
I haven't got a plan, sir.
Haven't got a plan? Haven't got a plan? This is absurd. We must have a plan. You, Quigley, what's your plan?
I was thinking we could, got a fencer.
I can't believe this. We have pesky rats everywhere, and no one has come up with the way to get rid of them.
I've got a plan now. I think I've got one too.
Great, let's hear it. Pennywinkle, you first.
Traps are big traps for cheese.
I've tried that. They steal the cheese and the traps.
Oh, you can try.
Quigley,
We can play loud music.
tried that. Gave me a headache. The rats actually liked it. Started dancing. Pennywinkle?
Maybe we could all be friends and live together in peace and harmony.
With a bunch of rats? This is lunacy. Hasn't anyone got a plan?
Gentlemen and madam, did I hear you correctly? You needed a plan? Well, I have a plan.
Wait just a minute. Who are you? Why are you here? Where did you come from?
Let's see, who am I? I'm called the Pied Piper. Pied because of my colorful outfit, and Piper because I play this pipe. Where do I come from? I come from a distant, mysterious land. Why am I here? I'm here to rid of your rodents.
And what's so special about your pipe?
Watch and listen.
Okay, that's very impressive, but we don't need dancing rats running around here.
Oh no, you missed my point completely. What I propose to do is to lure the rats into the river with my piping. Wow! That would be great! No more rats! Peace and quiet!
And the citizens would finally leave us alone and recognize me as the great man that I am. We'll pay you 5,000 guilders to get rid of the rats.
That is the most gracious offer, but I don't overcharge. Bad for business, you know. My fee is 1,000 guilders.
It's a great deal.
Take it!
Deal.
Go take it!
It's a deal.
Done. Yes!
Ain't it great to be a rat? Ain't it great to be the big cheese? Cause a rat is where it's at. We can do just as we please. We are cunning and conniving. We're sneaky and we're sly. We'll pull a heist in broad daylight, right before your eyes. Ain't it great to be a rat? Ain't it great to be the big cheese? Cause the rat is where it's at. We can do just as we please. So this guy comes up to me and says, "Are you a man or a mouse?" I said, "Neither, I'm a rat." Great to be a rat.
So I hear they've got you on a treadmill. Yeah, it's a real rat race.
Ain't it great to be the big cheese?
Boy, you look filthy. Well, I haven't had a bath in a month. You dirty rat.
Rat is where it's at.
So what university did you graduate from?
Reckless. We can do just as we please. We are cunning and conniving. We're sneaky and we're sly. We'll pull a heist in broad daylight, right before your eyes.
So, who's your favorite movie star?
Robert Redford.
Stop all these rat jokes! I can't take it anymore!
Oh, rats!
Ah! Ain't it great to be a rat? Ain't it great to be the big cheese? Cause the rat is where it's at. We can do just as you please. Nice hairdo!
Thanks. Rat it is.
Ah!
The town awakened the next morning to the haunting sound of a flute. Its melody was something that people had never heard before, and as they opened their shutters to look out, they saw a most unusual sight. There, walking and at times skipping, was the Pied Piper, playing his flute. But what was more astonishing was that behind him came all of the rats of the town.
Ain't it great to be a rat? Ain't it great to be the big cheese? Cause the rat is where it's at.
Do you hear that? Exactly.
Listen, it's quiet.
No more squeaking.
Are they all really gone?
It's true. No more rats.
mayor and town council. Let's hear it. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Thank you, one and all. Now, back to work, back to our normal and wonderful lives.
Fine. Let's go. Yes. No more rats. We'll raise a glass in celebration. No more rats. We pulled it off again. No more rats. They scampered off behind that fellow. No more rats. We've seen the last of them. I thought you were magnificent when things were looking gray. You acted without precedent and boldly led the way. No more rats. The citizens will all adore you. No more rats. You're the hero of the day.
I really can't take all the credit. To some others I'm indebted, so I bow to you and you.
Together we came through with no more rats. We're brilliant! Maybe now we'll get a bonus. No more rats. Incredible! Best wishes to us all. I'll be in all the history books. Our street will have my name.
They'll put a statue in the park to recognize my face.
Oh no more rats.
You like me, you really like me.
No more rats. We pulled it off again. No more rats. Woo! Did it.
Good morning, Town Council. Are you pleased that the rats are gone?
Yeah. Well, it's okay. It could be worse.
And to show our gratitude, we would like to pay you 50 guilders.
50 guilders? We agreed on 1,000.
Come now, dear fellow. Surely you can't be serious.
But we had an agreement.
Yes, but all you do is play a few notes on your pipe. Do you really expect 1,000 for that? Tell you what, I'll double the offer and pay you 100.
This is ridiculous. I won't argue with you. Pay me my fee or you will regret it, sir.
We made the right choice. Come away and join the fun. Play hide and seek with me. Count to 10, now let's begin. Go hide where I can see. Over there behind the wall or underneath the tree. Ready or not, 'cause here I come. It's time, don't you agree? La 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 la.
Children, what are you doing? Jimmy, wake up!
Okay, kids, this is very funny, but please stop.
Someone has to do something.
I can't get her to wake up.
I can't either. She's like a statue.
Children! Children!
Oh, she's like a statue.
very sad. I know. Well, that's it.
That's the end of the story.
They didn't live happily ever after all.
And the children stay frozen forever.
All because the mayor didn't live up to his promise.
Oh well. Thanks for coming. Refreshments in the back. Thank you.
Hold on. Just kidding.
What? We what?
Boy, did we have them fooled.
Yeah. Here's what really happened.
Well, the townspeople discovered that the mayor had gone bad on her agreement with the high
You've gone bad on your agreement.
They sent him.
You did not keep your promise.
They sent him.
Shame! Shame!
Ahem!
Sorry.
They sent him all the way up with the money to find the Pied Piper.
Pay the piper! Go! Go!
And when he found the Pied Piper, he begged him to forgive his bad behavior and take the money that was owed to him.
And the Pied Piper did just that.
But as they began their return trip, the piper played a few notes, and the mayor found himself singing the children's song all the way back to Hamelin.
Listen, I believe I can hear the mayor now.
Sing the children's song. Come away and join the fun. Play hide and seek with me. Count to 10, now let's begin. Go hide where I can see. Billy! Over there, behind the walls, or underneath the tree. Spread your out, 'cause here I come. It's fun, don't you agree? La 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 la
Good citizens of Hamelin, please may I have your attention. It warms my heart to see us all together here and happy. We've been through some difficult times, but now the rats are gone, and I, for one, have learned a valuable lesson. A promise once made shall always be kept.
Well done.
And so, the people of Hamelin did live happily ever after.
And as for the rats, they were gone forever. Or were they?
We like our town of Hamelin, wouldn't you agree? The rolling hills and valleys make perfect scenery. The air is quite refreshing, the weather is sublime. A nicer place for living you'll likely never find. Hamelin, our town of Hamelin, yes, it's a great community. Believe it. Hamelin, our town of Hamelin, and there's no finer place to be.
Sure, we can get on stage for a photo before we leave the lights off. All